Spaceballs fans, hold on to your Schwartz. The moment we've all been waiting for is finally here, and it's bigger, bolder, and more ridiculous than we could have ever imagined. The galaxy's silliest saga is making a comeback, and get this, both Bill Pullman and Rick Moranis are officially returning. That's right, the original Lone Star and the one and only Dark Helmet are suiting up for another round of intergalactic mayhem. But that's just the opening crawl. Keke Palmer and Louis Pullman are strapping in for the ride too. This new cast lineup is already sending shockwaves through the fandom, and for good reason. If you've been waiting for Spaceballs 2, this is not a drill. Let's jump right into hyperspace and break down all the juicy details. Whether you're a lifelong fan or just discovering the madness, you're in for a treat. Alright, quick refresher for anyone who's been stuck in ludicrous speed for the last few decades. Spaceballs is Mel Brooks' legendary sci-fi parody from 1987. It's the film that took everything we loved about Star Wars and sci-fi epics and turned it all upside down, with a wink and a nudge. Imagine Star Wars, but with more hair dryers, pizza jokes, and a villain whose helmet is bigger than his ego. The film is packed with sight gags, slapstick, and some of the most quotable lines in movie history. We're talking Lone Star, Barf, Princess Vespa, and the infamous Dark Helmet. It's a comedy goldmine that's been quoted at every sci-fi convention since. The characters are so iconic, they've become a part of pop culture itself. May the Schwartz be with you, if you know you know. That phrase alone is enough to send fans into fits of laughter. And it's about to make a huge comeback. Now here's the big news that's blowing up the internet. The announcement of a new Spaceballs movie has fans losing their minds across every corner of the web. Bill Pullman, yep, President Lone Star himself, is back in the captain's seat. He's ready to pilot the Eagle 5 once again, and fans can't wait to see what kind of trouble he'll get into this time. And the real shocker? Rick Moranis is dusting off his iconic Dark Helmet after years away from the big screen. His return is nothing short of legendary, and it's got everyone talking. Fans have literally been begging for this reunion since the VHS era, so seeing these two legends share the screen again is the crossover event nobody thought would actually happen. It's a dream come true for anyone who grew up quoting Spaceballs with their friends. But wait, there's more. The new cast additions are just as exciting as the returning legends. Enter the new Spaceballs crew. Keke Palmer, who never fails to bring serious charisma and comedy to every role, is joining the cast. She's known for her quick wit and infectious energy, making her a perfect fit for the Spaceballs universe. She's got the energy to match even the craziest Mel Brooks shenanigans. Fans are already speculating about what kind of character she'll play. Will she be a new hero, a hilarious villain, or something totally unexpected? And making things even cooler, Louis Pullman, Bill's real-life son and a rising star in his own right, is also in. The father-son dynamic is sure to add a whole new layer of fun to the story, and fans are eager to see if they'll be allies or rivals. The next generation of Spaceballs heroes and villains is about to blast off. With this cast, the possibilities for new jokes, wild adventures, and epic showdowns are endless. Now you might be wondering, what can we actually expect from this sequel? Will it live up to the original's legacy or take things in a totally new direction? Details are super secret, but word on the street is it's going to be packed with nostalgic throwbacks and razor-sharp jabs at today's sci-fi blockbusters. Expect plenty of Easter eggs for longtime fans, plus fresh jokes that poke fun at the latest trends in movies and TV. I'm talking Guardians of the Galaxy, The Mandalorian, all those streaming universe crossovers, nothing's safe. If it's a sci-fi hit, you can bet Spaceballs will find a way to parody it. And yes, Mel Brooks is involved, so you know the laughs will hit warp speed. The master of parody himself is back to make sure the sequel is just as outrageous as the original. The announcement has already sent sci-fi Twitter and Reddit into overdrive. Memes, fan theories, and wild predictions are everywhere, and the hype is only getting bigger. Fans are hyped, nervous, and hilarious as always. Some are even dreaming of a full trilogy. The excitement is contagious, and everyone's got their own ideas about what should happen next. There's a real sense that Spaceballs could make the ultimate comeback, poking fun at everything we love and love to roll our eyes at in modern sci-fi. It's the perfect time for a parody that brings everyone together for a good laugh. I honestly can't wait for the new Schwartz-fueled adventures. The anticipation is off the charts, and it feels like we're all about to go to plaid. So, what do you think? Are you ready for more outrageous gags, epic space battles, and the return of your favorite characters? Are you ready to watch Lone Star and Dark Helmet face off in 2025? Will the Schwartz be strong with this one, or will Dark Helmet finally get his revenge? Drop your favorite Spaceballs character or quote in the comments. I'm dying to see which moments you want to see parodied next. Let's get the conversation going and celebrate the return of one of the funniest sci-fi sagas ever made. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more updates on Spaceballs, sci-fi news, and everything in between. We'll be covering every new detail as it drops, so stay tuned. May the Schwartz be with you always. Get ready for a wild ride through the galaxy, Spaceballs style.